They just pulled me out of the car and cuffed me in front of the whole club, embarrassed the shit out of me in New York City. I'm not scared to go outside without a gun. They had guns in my face for no reason, SMH. I thought it was a prank. They trying to get me. Man, Meek Mill better be careful out here. Yeah, he better be careful because his allegations against the police are pretty effing serious. Let's go.
Free Meek Millie!
What happened?
Hold up, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I bought the ass tomorrow, y'all thought it was rented? This the level, why the camera rolling, right? Why the camera rolling? This the level that you go through when you're young and black. We just walked
I ain't never seen nobody so underpaid like the police.
Rapper Meek Mill handcuffed by NYPD outside Manhattan Club on Halloween. Rapper Meek Mill was pulled from his car, handcuffed, and had guns pointed at him by New York City police officers early Saturday morning outside a Dyckman Avenue club in Manhattan during Halloween celebrations. Video footage shows Mill complying without resistance, and he was released shortly after without any charges being filed. The incident, described by Mill as a routine traffic stop amid heightened patrols, drew widespread attention on social media to his history of legal encounters and interactions with law enforcement. Now, here's the problem, right? This moron just said, I ain't got no problems coming outside with guns. I ain't scared of nothing and all of this crap. Which tells you more than likely this is what happened. There's more to the story. Probably not going to get body cam because it ain't going to matter because it's Meek Mill. Not in a disrespectful manner, but if this would have been, let's say, Drake, Kendrick, NBA Youngboy, or a famous athlete, then 100% we would be getting a body cam. But it's one of those things where, bro, you just got to know where you at. It's New York, bro. You don't have any rights as a human being as far as the police come when it comes to New York. That's why y'all probably need to move down south to certain states. But let's take it even further. Driving is a privilege. It's not a right. Want everybody to know that. I want all you guys to know this real quick. Hey, take it from the hood lawyer. Driving is a privilege. It's not a right. We don't know if these cats had smoke in the car. They were smoking and all this crap. Granted, I don't think that's probable cause anymore. But Meek Mill has a history. Former parolee, felon, all of this stuff. So if they wanted to, which they do, and which they did, if they want to profile him, they're going to profile him. Is it right? No. But I'm not going to sit here and act as though that is cool. Nah, I'm not going to sit here and act like it's cool. I'm not even going to sit here and tell you that it's right. I'm going to be fair. The cops, if they just stopped this fool right here in front of the club, more than likely there was a conversation had and the cops decided to escalate it. A lot of these cops are taught de-escalation tactics and fully disregard that. They do. We can go through hundreds of videos, all of this stuff and everything. But at the same time, it's Halloween, there's liquor, there's all of this BS, and you're in New York. You don't have rights as a human being when it comes to the NYPD in New York. I just want y'all to know that. They have literally one of the strongest, if not the strongest union in all of America. Better than every damn police department. So, with that being said, bro, Meek, you just got to choose your battles better. And shout out to how he handled it. He went out there yelling. He wasn't saying anything like that. He was just basically, dare I say, controlling the situation better than a lot of you morons. A lot of you people can learn from that. There are two things that happens with people who feel as though they're being wronged by the police. And I would say a lot of you guys are wrong by the police from a moralistic, personal standpoint. But here's the thing. There's two rights you can be. You can be dead right or you can be dead right. Meaning you can wake yourself up in jail or you can be killed. Flat out. There's always this phrase that exists that says, who's the adult in the room? If you see these people with badges on power trips and tyrants and all of this stuff, if you see that, what do you think is best? Because they technically have a license to kill. And your family, they could win a lawsuit, sure, millions of dollars, but you're no longer here forever. So shout out to Meek for handling it the way he should have handled it. He handled it as a leader. And I know Meek Mill has this epped out, crazed train of people who dislike him because he has some horrible takes. I will admit, I piled on with the BS because some of the shit he does doesn't make sense. Example, when he went to that damn shoe place that they were selling shoes at, and the dude was like, I'm not giving you a discount. Meek Mill ended up buying the shoes at full price, but told the dude, man, I could have cut a promo for you. I could have did this. I could have did that. Had you given me a discount. Then proceeded to go to another dude who priced him lower, and he didn't do that. But gave the promo, all of that crap in full payment to the dude he was just criticizing. But did not do that for the next person that sold him some shoes at a discounted price. You can't make this shit up. There's all the Diddy jokes, which I feel he should have never, in my heart of hearts, bruh, I feel like he should have never responded to it. All he should have said was, nigga, that's not me, but you start, because I don't believe he got touched by no goddamn Diddy. But once you start explaining yourself, you already lost. This is the worst thing about the internet. You could be in full explanation and say, this is wrong, here's the facts, and they don't care. They go off of feelings. Especially half of these grown-ass men that ain't men. They just go off of feelings. But as far as Meek Mill go, shout out, bro. And I wish a lot more rappers would handle it that way. Let your lawyers do the talking if you feel like you've been wrong. Let other people fight your battles if you feel you've been wrong. You cannot win. You are in a lose-lose situation. You can't win. So, respect to Meek Mill for handling that. And I know some of y'all gonna be like, nah, he should have protested. He should have wiggled back. He should have yelled out it. He should have had a seizure and fell on the ground and pissed his pants. All right. We can do all that. We can say Meek Mill should have did a whole lot of things. Start yelling. Start protesting. I'm a rapper. I'm a black man. Black Lives Matter. Whatever. Shit. Whatever you want to yell. I don't even care at this point. He could be MAGA. He could, you know what I'm saying? He could be whatever. But he ain't dead. He ain't in jail. He's traveling. He left without incident. That's what you need. Then all you need to do is holler at your attorney, ask for body cam footage, review said body cam footage, file your complaint, file your lawsuit. This temporary bullshit that we have taken and acting like it's gospel for the masses is the reason why a lot of you cats lose your lives. It just is. And I know, you kissing ass for the police. It's not that, bro. It's truly, truly, truly not that. Half of the time, y'all don't know what the hell you are doing. The first thing you should be asking, as the driver, only the driver should be talking, is this a Terry stop? After the damn driver says that, the passengers, if they get spoken to, is this a Terry stop? Because if it's a citation, you don't need our IDs. If we're involved in a crime in the middle of an investigation, then that's where you have to give up your IDs. And since I'm in the middle of an investigation, I'm going to shut the hell up. I'm going to exercise my right to shut the hell up. That's it. No drink, no anything. I'm under investigation. I'm not helping you out with your investigation. I'm not hindering, but I'm not helping you. Fuck you. So, shout out to Meek Mill. Do your thing. I'm just glad he didn't escalate it. That's all. I'm tired of seeing you cats escalate stuff, and then I'm supposed to sit here and act like, bruh, y'all could literally just pay your little $500 for a civil suit and see how it goes. See, you know what I'm saying? All of this stuff. But a lot of y'all take this stuff further than what it has to be taken. Learn your laws, learn the laws, and if they say, oh, no, you had to do that, all you have to do is say, am I being forced to do this? Because this is under duress of me being arrested. Is this under the threat of arrest? Because I'm under duress right now. That's how you do it. Anyways, click right here to catch up with the Alicia Andrews video that some of y'all really, really need to see. And once again, we got it right. We got it right. Click right here, or click for the playlist, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.